Oh, guys. You know, people always ask me, like, they always talk to me about, like, how crazy Miami is. Oh, Miami's so crazy. It's crazy. And I'm like, I beg to differ. Because Homestead in Florida City gives Miami a run for its money. Can we be honest about that?
I had a
Right?
girlfriend, that girl left.
You know, Miami people are like, oh, they're so crazy. They're so crazy, Miami. They do cocaine off the toilet seats in Miami. I'm like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? They do cocaine off snapping turtles in Florida City, bro. What you got? Okay? So, are you guys ready for your next comedian of the night? Yes, maybe, possibly. Okay. How are you guys doing? I love this is a family affair. Just letting you know it's a rated R show. Just be careful. Our next comedian night. I love this guy dearly as well. I traveled almost every room in Miami working with this man. He is hilarious. He is the Maron of Miami comedy. Give it up for my man, Mr. Dano La Spada.
Thank you, Raul. How y'all doing? Woo! Who saw the State of the Union last night? Nobody saw that shit? You ain't missed nothing. It was pretty incoherent, to tell you the truth. It was, in a nutshell, the State of the Union is just fine, okay? But, no. I thought for a second what it would be like to be Joe Biden. You know when you wake up after like popping a perk and just drinking way too much? But just like all the fucking time. You know. He had us there at the beginning of the speech though, before the Adderall wore off. He was talking about he was gonna pulverize Russia. I was like, who wrote this? Liam Neeson? Fuck. You know? But no. Percocet is part of the reason I lost my job before the pandemic, you know. I could, don't do Percocet. How old are you? 22? Yeah, don't do, you look like you've done a Percocet, but if you haven't, don't do that shit. Your dad's right there. They're great. They're great? Oh. He's one of those middle of the country Americans. Got it. Yeah. But no. I had a really cushy. I could pick whenever I wanted to work. It was really big company. You ever heard of Uber? Nah, but I worked for Uber and Uber Eats. I had two jobs, and I just got confused between the two. You know, like I picked up a passenger and I just drove him to a Wendy's drive-thru. You know, I thought I could just pay him back in a Frosty. You know, I couldn't. No, I miss Donald Trump's State of the Union, though, for real. Like, you know how, like, Joe Biden's at the beginning was, like, Liam Neeson wrote it? Donald Trump's were, like, Mel Gibson wrote it. ISIS is chopping off heads. Boom. You know? I was like, yo, this next Mel Gibson movie finna be fire. Except it wasn't directed by Mel Gibson. It was directed by Steve Bannon. No, I'm playing. Nah, you know, during the pandemic, I've been really bored for real. You know that you're bored when you start, like, habitually watching reality television. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? What? Don't do what? Oh, no, I'm sorry. What show are you addicted to? Yeah, you know what I started watching? You know, this guy's definitely seen it. This guy's definitely seen it. You know Pawn Stars? Yo, he knows Pawn Stars. I know. Yo, you just look like the guy, you know, who comes in the store with a fishing pole used by Ernest Hemingway. I don't know. But no, you know what I love about that show? It's like this guy named Rick. I feel like every bald white guy is named Rick, Dale, Gabe. I don't know what it is. It's just, you know. It's like every Korean guy with the last name Park, you know, I don't know. But no, you know what I love about that show? No matter what the artifact, no matter the object, there is always an expert on that shit, right? And like one time, this dude walked in, And I kid you not, he's like, I got a used condom from Elvis Presley. And this guy, Rick, is like, I got a guy that can look at that. And this guy comes in from his mom's basement and he's like, that is 100% Elvis Presley semen right there. $5,000. No. Nah. You know, it gets worse. I watch old reality TV shows. And you know what I realized? Like I watched Jersey Shore, right? And I just realized, like, Jersey is like a planet of its own. Like, I knew that show was gonna be nuts when in the first episode, I saw them putting pre-workout in a margarita, you know. I said, yeah, no fuck Ronnie went to jail, you know. I'm surprised he didn't die when you throw that combo in with steroids, for real, like. But no, I thought about that show for a second. I was like, yo, that show is just unintelligible. Like, it's really the music that makes the show. Like, imagine if they just replaced it with Star Wars music, right? Like, Mike and Sam are about to fight. They got the Anakin Obi-Wan music. They're like, shut up, Mike. I don't get involved in your relationship. But no, it's crazy. No, you're only catching two things in reality at the shore in Jersey. Is anyone from the Northeast here? You are? Where are you from?
Jersey.
Oh, you're from Jersey. Oh, so you know it. You went to the shore?
Yeah.
Oh, so you either got one of the two. You either got a felony or a herpy. I don't know what you're. That's what happens at the shore for real, you know. Italian jungle. But no. It's crazy. I was single most of the pandemic. That's why I had all this time on my hands, you know. Like, I barely had sex, and when I did, I didn't catch COVID, thank God. But I caught chlamydia. And I didn't want to go to the hospital, go get it cured, because I was like, yo, I go to the hospital, that's where the COVID's at, you know. So I was just like mentally able to convince myself that like the burn wasn't that bad. I'm like, you know what? I've eaten Mexican food and masturbated right after. I can handle this burn. This ain't that bad. Okay. What's a little numbness and heat? Okay. Yeah. Percocet. Yeah. This guy knows. This guy knows. You look like you are an American shopper, sir. Like, what do you do for a living? Electrician. Okay. Oh yeah, you said that. I'm not a very good listener. Yeah. You from Homestead? Miami? Damn. How many Cubans are here tonight? One Cuban in South Dick. Yo, that's like if NASCAR the next day was just replaced by mostly Asian people, for real, okay? NASCAR tragedy today. Every driver died. You know? It's so simple. You just take a left and you go around the circuit, okay? It's simple. NASCAR is simple. Let's be honest. Like, you're just going in a circle, okay? It's not like Formula One. And when they listen in on the radio on the show, you can even tell, right? Like, you ever listen to Formula One? It's like guys in British accents talking with numbers and angles. They're like, 45-degree angle coming up. Look behind you. Over. He's passing to left at 90 degrees. In NASCAR, they're just like, woo, he's moving fast, you know? They're like, how fast is he moving? I'm like, faster than the other cars, I don't even know. Can you imagine like a guy's like, no, I need facts and figures, you damn liberal. But no. But I did, it's crazy. You know, I left the country during Christmas break, right? And I saw like how the pandemic can be if it's taken seriously and whatever. And then I came back to America. And I knew I was back in America because while I was driving home, I saw a massive sign. It said fundraiser, cure for COVID. And I said, We have a cure. Like, what a scam. I knew I was in America because I'm like, what is charity fraud but America? It's like, I wish charity worked for real. It makes me sad. Like, I wish like there was like a walk for dwarfism, you know, and it's like, or like they had a marathon for dwarfism and you run and they have all these midgets on the side, right? And you notice like, damn, by like mile 5, you're like, damn, that midget grew 3 inches, you know, and you're just like, I gotta keep running. And then someone like me, by the time they get to the 10th mile, like, I'm gonna stop running. I can't have no midget taller than me, okay? That is not happening. You know, I'm not gonna be fucking Bilbo Baggins over here. But all right, y'all been great. My name is Donald Espada. Follow me, Donald Espada Comedy, and on Twitch.
Give it up for Donald Espada.